Nobody tell me that the CIA knows the exact location of the most sacred artifact in history. In the late 1980s, a US Army soldier was ordered to look for something buried deep in the Middle East. But they didn't give him a map, and they actually told him that he wouldn't even be leaving his chair. The soldier had been recruited into a declassified Defense Intelligence Agency program called Project Sunstreak. This was a real US government experiment into remote viewing. Basically, they trained psychics to see locations, peoples, and objects anywhere in the world at any time without ever actually going there. They only really went there in their minds. One morning, remote viewer number 32, which was one of the top remote viewers in the program, was given this envelope. The envelope itself had nothing but a set of coordinates. There was really no explanation or anything given to him. They just told him, close your eyes and just tell us what you see. This soldier had done this hundreds of times, and it was typically quite boring. It was just lay down on a bed, go to this place in your mind, and after that, just draw what you saw and describe what you see afterward. Out of the hundreds of times that he had done this, there was never anything scary, anything religious or paranormal that had ever happened to him until today. So as he lays down on this bed and thinks about those coordinates in his mind, he just immediately begins to feel this otherworldly resistance. It was like something was just trying to push him out, making sure that he doesn't get to this place. And this feeling just made remote viewer number 32 feel very uneasy. He wonders if he should even continue. But this man had never failed a remote viewing task in his life, and he wasn't about to start today. So he ignores that feeling and he continues to focus on those numbers. Suddenly, his mind lands in what looks like an underground cave. It's very wet, it's dark, it's damp, and there's just a tiny little bit of light coming through some cracks on the stone ceiling. Now, from the moment he landed in that room, he felt like he was very diligently just being watched. There was like this pressure on his shoulders, you know. He felt like there was someone else in the room with him. And he had this eerie sensation that whatever he did, that thing that was in the room with him would come after him if he so much as laid his hands on what was in the center of that room. He then hears some voices that told him something that sent a chill down his spine and made him leave this viewing session immediately after. Now, what you're about to hear next is the description of what this man wrote about the place. This is completely unedited and it's in the official CIA statement. Now, before we get into it, if you enjoy this type of content, consider liking and following the page. But